Hello everyone, it's Mary Elizabeth. Welcome to Tea and Banter with me. So I watched Ro, the TBR Tackle. She is a booktuber on YouTube, and she did the small booktube tag. I do have some notes here, so I will be referring to those. And so I decided to give that a go. Hope it's good. Might be a little boring. I apologize if it is, but I'm just gonna jump right into it. So hopefully it's not too long of a video, although sometimes my explanations can get away with me. Excuse me. So the first thing is an introduction. So my name's Mary Elizabeth. I have two grown children and a grandson who's going to be 15. I've been married for 30 something years, and I worked in the early childhood field for over 20 years. I've homeschooled my grandson, so for the past 6 years, and I love watching. So I love watching YouTube. I love watching booktubers especially, but I also love to watch crochet booktubers and planner and journal booktubers. But before I get into that, how I decided to do my own YouTube channel is kind of a zigzag approach. So as I stated, I homeschool my grandson, and he was only 13, but we're trying to figure out what he wants to do in his life. And one of the nice things about homeschooling is you can experiment, you can search out interest and things like that. So one of the things I thought about was all the different kinds of careers that you can have. Firefighter, a plumber, a carpenter, all those kinds of things, in addition to doctors, lawyers, etc. And one of the things he loves is manga and anime, just absolutely loves it. And he loves to talk about it, he loves to watch it. And so one day he thought maybe, a YouTube channel. And so it got into this whole curriculum kind of thing. I know I'm going all over the place, please be patient. So it turns out he did not want to do that, but I started thinking, so it got me thinking about it because in all my years, even working, I didn't have a lot of people who have the same interest as me for whatever reason. I'll give an example. One day we were all sitting around having lunch together, and people started talking about books, but majority of the books they talked about were political, memoirs, autobiographies, those kinds of things, and I don't read that. I mainly read mystery, romance, because I love to read, but I've always read for escapism, for many reasons, since childhood, and I won't get into that. But so I really didn't have anyone to talk to about that. And then the same with journaling, things like that. Just I didn't find people who enjoyed that, as well as crochet. I don't know why that is. Part of it might be because I am an extreme introvert and self-conscious when you're around people that don't share your likes the same, so it can get a little lonely. So long story short, I know it's too late, but I decided to give YouTube a try, just to try to build a community and see like-minded people, or just share what I read. And if you get something out of it, whether it's a laugh or a book you didn't know about, or seeing my mistakes in crochet and feeling better about your crochet, or your journaling for that matter. I make more mistakes than I do expertism. So if you're looking for that, don't come to this channel. This is the channel about mistakes and being okay with that and enjoying that. And if you learn from my mistakes, great. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. So that's my long story short. And like I've stated, if I haven't, I've been on for a couple of years now. I'm not a big channel, but again, I just continue to enjoy what I'm doing and sharing, and hopefully I entertain a little bit. My videos again are books that I like, mostly mystery, romance. My daughter joins me often because she would like to be on YouTube, but so she joins me, and she likes more, I would say, school age, elementary and young adult books. So you get that kind of variety when she's on as well. So you get young adult, middle grade, mystery, and romance. So it covers at least 4 genres anyway. So when she's on, there's a lot more comedy on it because it's just, you're seeing the true, you'll always see the true me, but the true us in our relationship and talking, and it's quite unique, funny, I guess. So if you want to laugh, there's another way to watch videos. One of the next questions is, what do you love about BookTube? So that is also a loaded question. So I love the recommendations I get from BookTube. There are really great recommendations, and that's how I've found a lot of books. I love the expertise that they share about authors and about the book characters and sceneries and plots and all of that. But in all honesty, I do take that with a grain of salt. Just like I say in my videos, I'm not an expert in books, and just because someone rates a book a 3 or a 5 doesn't mean I'm going to feel the same way. But I do love, and I do take into account the types of book they're reading, so I can make a determination if it's something I'm interested in. So for example, I'm not big on autobiographies. I'm not big on science fiction, things like that. So I can determine that. Some of my favorite booktubes are Courtagonist. Is it Bestie Reviews, Book Besties? Those are 2 women who are friends that do YouTube together. There's so many of them. I love Storm Reads. She's very matter of fact. She tells you exactly what she's reading. She tells you exactly how she feels. It's very to the point. So there's a lot of great ones out there. There are ones that specialize in a certain genre, like classics, straight romance and things like that. So you're able to find, if that's what you're looking for, you're able to just pinpoint on that. And then there's ones that do great videos with props and costumes and things like that. It's phenomenal. It's just an amazing range of talent on BookTube, as well as crochet and planners too. The artwork in the planner community is amazing, amazing. So even if you're not a planner, to check out some of these people's artwork is amazing. And a lot of them do it in reading journals. And that's another videos I love, is when the booktubers do reading journals as well. And the artwork and the things that they put in it is amazing. So I highly recommend that as well. I already answered what type of books I like to read, which again is mystery, romance. I have to include, I do love classics too. So I have to reiterate that I do read classics, mystery, and romance. And one of my favorite classics is The Picture of Dorian Gray. That's one of my favorites. I'm currently going to try to get through The Count of Monte Cristo, but I want to annotate that. So anyway, and then it says, what is your favorite video that I've made? Which is difficult because I'm not good at making videos. I'm very technically challenged. So when I started this YouTube channel, I had no doubts that it was just going to be very basic. And I've tried to go a little fancier. I'm just no good at it. I don't even know how to get the picture of the book up while I'm talking to you, like all these great booktubers do. I have yet to figure it out. And I've tried and I've Googled it and I've researched it and I still don't get it. So I have to just accept that this is what I can give you. And again, it's all mistakes. So if you want to see mistakes, this is the channel. But I will say one of my favorite videos, and I'll leave it in the description down below, is one of my Book Buddy videos. So if you haven't watched any of my videos, for my daughter, every Christmas I buy her books or I buy her book related items. And the year before last, I decided to buy her 12 books and a copy for myself, and we were going to do a Book Buddy read, and every month she would unwrap a book, and that's the book that we would read, so we would never know month to month. But anyway, in one of our book reviews, there is a conversation about syrup and pancakes, and it would give you a perfect example of how we talk and the chaos that ensues. So it is a tangent, but I think it's kind of funny. And again, I'll leave it in the description box below if you want to check it out for a chuckle. Again, nothing fancy, nothing major. It's just you get who you get, and that's me. So, and then it says tag for small booktubers. I have to say I don't know of other small booktubers but myself. I think everyone else is big in my eyes, so I'm not sure. So if there's any small booktubers out there, I am tagging you all. If you're not a small booktuber and you still want to do it, I tag you all. And if you're not on YouTube, feel free to leave it in the comments and answer the questions. I would love to hear your responses to any of these questions. I hope this video made sense and it's a little helpful. Lastly but not least, remember I am a tea lover as well. So you might get bored with that too, because I do talk a lot about tea. And I do like to have tea parties. That's the other thing. And I like to show you my scones and cookies and things like that when we talk about books or whatever. Sometimes that happens too. But anyway, I'm babbling on. So until next time, I hope that you are all safe and I hope you're all loved. Bye. Oh, something's going wrong here. Do you see what I mean? I couldn't even end my video correctly. So sorry for that. Again, I'll end it right this time. I hope that you're all safe and you're all loved. Bye.